Hello viewers, welcome you all in this documentary production. It's about Indian famous peace master Sri Chinmoy's 60 years legacy of peace endeavors in West. Sri Chinmoy was an Indian spiritual leader who taught meditation in the United States after moving to New York City in 1964. Sri Chinmoy was an author, artist, poet, and musician. He also held public events such as concerts and meditations on the theme of inner peace. Sri Chinmoy advocated a spiritual path to God through prayer and meditation. 13th April 2024 was the 60th anniversary of Sri Chinmoy's arrival in the West. Sri Chinmoy was born in the small village of Shakpura in East Bengal, now Bangladesh, in 1931. In 1944, after both his parents had passed away, 12-year-old Chinmoy entered the Sri Aurobindo Ashram, a spiritual community near Pondicherry in South India. Here he spent the next 20 years in spiritual practice, including long hours of meditation, practicing athletics, writing poetry, essays, and spiritual songs. In 1964, Sri Chinmoy moved to New York City to share his inner wealth with sincere seekers in the West. Sri Chinmoy sees aspiration, the heart's ceaseless yearning for ever higher and deeper realities, as the spiritual force behind all great advances in religion, culture, sports, and science. Sri Chinmoy serves as a spiritual guide to students in over 60 countries around the world, encouraging a balanced lifestyle that incorporates the inner disciplines of prayer and meditation with the dynamism of contemporary life. His life was an expression of boundless creativity. Sri Chinmoy frequently traveled throughout the world to offer free concerts, lectures, and public meditations, to meet with his students and to meet and discuss spirituality with world and community leaders. India has peace and poise. And if one has peace and poise, then one can grow into something sublime. If India really leads the life of inner silence and the West leads the life of inner dynamism, then they can amalgamate it and brought together. It is like the ocean. On the surface, there are waves and surges. It is very dynamic, but at the bottom, it is calm and quiet. So here also, when the dynamic quality of the West and the passive quality of peace that India represents can be brought together, it will be a tremendous success for humanity.
Sri Chinmoy came to the United States in 1964, and that was on April 13th. And we feel that was a rather auspicious day for many religions around the world and civilizations, because it is Bengali New Year's first harvest. And so it seemed very fitting that he came to our country to start his peace movement, because peace was the theme of his life. The peace birds represented the soul bird, the ideals of man, to make himself better and fly in the skies unfettered by human ignorance. And throughout all of his writings, his poetry, and his music, and his athletics even, the theme of peace was foremost. If it did not have the theme of peace, he did not usually even get involved with it. But that was really the soul of his own being. His heart was a garden of peace, and he spread that light and that beauty to everybody around him, and we felt it. And that is why we came to him. We as Americans came to him because he had the message of peace and brotherhood and nonviolence, unity. No matter what your religion, the soul is there. We are one family, and Sri Chinmoy always said the whole world is one family. We're living in different houses, but we are one family originally, and we have to remember that in order to bring more peace into our community.
First of all, Guru Sri Chinmoy is a versatile genius, was a versatile genius. You will find on this earth only few people has that much talents. He was a great poet, he was a great painter, he was a great sportsman, he was a great musician. All his songs he sang himself. He created the tune, he created the music, and he sang himself, and he taught disciples how to sing all his songs. And everything, whatever he has done, there was only one objective, that is to build up the peace, create a path, way to the global peace. As a Bangladeshi, I feel proud that Sri Chinmoy was Bangladeshi. He born in Bangladesh, Chittagong. And Guru Chinmoy worked for world harmony and universal peace, and coming from East, coming from Bangladesh, and later he spent some years in India, coming from that part to the West, he made a bridge between East and West. So that is an amazing
thing. He
came
to America, and he brought with him the Bengali language, Bengali culture, and his feelings for human beings and the peace. He wanted to have peace, and distributes his philosophy to the people that we need peace. Peace is the main thing which keeps people together, and this is also in every religion. So this was his theme, and he was. I visited his place once, quite some years ago when he was alive, and I was delighted to see him, that he as a one person, how he comes from Bangladesh, not a very big country, and he has almost all over the world he spread his philosophy that the peace is the main thing which keeps people together. And here I got a book, The Gardens of Love Light Poems. It's his books, and I would like to read few lines from there, which is his philosophy. সুরে সুরে মধুর সুরে আরাধনার হৃদয় পুরে শুনি তোমার নূপুর ধ্বনি হে অসীমের মুকুটমণি.
According to me, India's spirituality lies in its inner peace, just as the Western world's progress lies in its outer dynamism. The dynamism of the West and the inner peace of the East must go together in order to bring about a world of perfect harmony and satisfaction. Tonight's music is music to create peace and dynamism, pure dynamism.